but I mean, and it's not. You don't have to cut this. That was not sweet talking. That's what I really think.
Welcome to YS3 Chef, where we take you with us to meet some of the best chefs in the world as they show us where to eat in their city.
We are finishing each other's sentences.
In this episode, we have 12 hours in Copenhagen with the notorious Chef Eric Vildgaard from 3 Michelin-starred Restaurant Jordnær, along with his business partner and wife Tina and right-hand Mads. We'll discover his hidden gems, eat some of the best ingredients in the world, and explore this city the way only a top chef knows.
I was talking to myself.
This is episode 3, Chef Eric Vildgaard's Copenhagen.
We are starting at Coffee Collective. We also use their coffee beans in the restaurant. The best way to start your day is with a croissant and a coffee, you know, there's like no better way. The worst dining experience is the one when you feel like you're an extra in your own night. Everything needs to be correct also within yourself. And they're like that old school fine dining is not something we are very intrigued about. We have 6 kids combined between the two of us, so we are never not busy. So today to have a relaxing day with you guys, showing you the best spots of Copenhagen, in our opinion.
We want to start here in Torvehallerne, showing you where we normally go and buy our ingredients.
So we go here if we want to have fish at home, you know, and you can see they have like beautiful, beautiful stuff here. You know, like we say, fresh is best. This one is trying to escape. It's making a Houdini, small size lobster. It's around 400, 450 grams. But 2 covers at home for a starter would be perfect. I always buy lobsters between like around 600 grams, because for me that's the perfect size towards the density of the structure of the meat. This is 1.2 kilos probably or something like that. I wouldn't appreciate eating this. It would just be show, but it's not always that bigger is better, especially when it comes to lobsters. With many other things, yes. Yeah, I called my supplier. I said, Hjalte, can I get this on a regular? He says, what do you mean a regular? I said, I want like to have 4 king crabs a day. Like fresh and alive. He said, are you insane? I said, I didn't ask to be insulted. I'm asking, can you do your job? I really got in a fight with him. And he's like, you're fucking crazy. Said, yeah, of course, everything is possible if you willing to pay. I say, I never asked the price, I asked the quality. This is the best quality king crab there is in the world. I want this. First shipment came, Tina came with the invoice, say, I think they did a typo. It's like 4 times as expensive. Hi, Troels. Hi. All chefs who are a little bit interested in their trade, they are here. They're handing in their knives here to be sharpened because they do it by hand and they're very good at what they do. When you work with experts, you don't need to know everything yourself.
We're food gear. We have existed for 13 years and we source knives from all over Japan. We have some of the most sought after, some of the most rare, and we're really proud of our collection. This brand is called Culinary, one of our favorite brands that's quite tough to get a hold on. It's sold out basically immediately. We only get a few a year. Jordnær has a lot of the knives from
It's out of the past.
Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great.
They're here quite regularly, almost like every Sunday.
That's incredible. You got your card.
Best of the best.
The best of the best.
No, that's you.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to myself. My favorite lunch spot in the city center, for many reasons. It's number 1, delicious food, beautiful ambience, beautiful restaurant, beautiful wine list. But the most important part is my best friend here, Gabriel. It's like my brother from another mother. You know, he's one of the best chefs I know, making exceptional, affordable food in the heart of Copenhagen, and it's really magical. That's why we need to be at this place.
Junmai Daikenju from the house Masumi. Ricey flavors, but also a bit lychee flower with pear fruit.
You have a rice cake, mazzara shrimps from Sicily, marinated with a little bit of lemon from Amalfi. Amachi, halibut, cold shrimps with the yuzu koju.
There was one night with only Danish guests. We love Danish guests, but they were only like old pensions, you know, didn't speak English. And Gabriel was like coming and he was like, you're so fucking frustrating, chef. I went to the table and I explained and
I was like...
And they look at me. Hvad siger du? What are you saying? Hvad siger du?
I explained that it was a lamb dish, I think, like for 2.5 minutes, every details and everything, and they were looking like they understood everything.
Took down your glasses. Hvad siger du, chef?
And I think that was the joke of the next 6 months. Yeah, our knives are the tools, but the ingredients is probably the most important tool that a chef has. Philosophy that Chef Eric and Jordnær big inspiration. No, but I mean, and it's not, you don't have to cut this. That was not sweet talking. That's what I really think. I know.
You made me almost cry.
No, but you know, like now you don't have to cut this. It's what I really think.
Lovely.
Let's
Thank
try.
you.
I am really against waste, and we always try to find a second purpose. When we were having the hamachi in the house, we were always thinking what to do with the head, what to do with the collar, the signature dish. An arancino, on top we place a slice of A5 Aguna Gold. I love to eat this dish by taking the arancino, it fall around and then boom, in one bite. Yeah, I think it's the best way in my opinion. Pistachio ice cream, seriously just pistachio, water and a little bit of sugar. Then we put olive oil from Sassicaia and a little bit of pistachio burnt on the bottom just to have a little bit of crunchiness.
I don't think we're gonna try any.
Grappa di Barolo, Romano Levi, the best grappa in the world. Yeah, I lived just around the corner for a long time. But then back then they were not here. This, for me, is the best Danish food I ever had in my whole life. They very often also have like a small party.
Run by this amazing couple.
It's like coming into one of these holiday homes. It's like very Danish. Frank is one of the best chefs in Denmark. On top of that, a perfect service. And you have like the perfect experience. What you did for my friends the last time was like, wow, spectacular.
Sometimes it ends up being a party. Drinking like a real alcoholic.
Copenhagen has become this food scene, the food capital of the world, and people are traveling in from all over the world to eat. But it's never been like that, until 20 years ago when Norma made the breakthrough in the world gastronomy. All of a sudden there was this talk of town, Norma in Scandinavia, what is going on in Copenhagen, and I think that the narrative for Danish gastronomy is becoming broader and broader every day. Why it's so important for me that we go here, because this is actually the food revolution we need. They take Danish classics, which we all grew up on, go for quality before they start cooking.
But all Danes know it, you can get it at any Danish restaurant. So you don't have to drink the whole thing, but I like to pour it this way with what we call overflow.
Yeah, just explain them. It's not very Danish to leave stuff. Right. Yeah. This is real. This is what chefs eat. And this is what makes me proud. Let's go. We arrived to one of my favorite fish places in Copenhagen. This is Fishmarket, and they do absolutely astonishing seafood platter. Like the freshest, the best in Copenhagen. That's why we're here. Good wine list, good seafood. It's like the fish market, for real. Anton is the king.
We are a Mediterranean-inspired, family-run fish restaurant. We've been here for 12 years and we're doing our best to show what mostly local fish and seafood can do. We fill the platter with all the best things the sea has to offer. 3 different kinds of oysters. We have Danish lobster and langoustines, rosé prawns, crab salad with sauce crebiche and a bit of toast with that. And then the huge Norwegian hand-dived scallops. Simply served raw with a bit of lemon juice, olive oil and black pepper.
Pretentious without being pretentious. It's like fine dining, seafood platter, like good quality ingredients. You sit here, you have fun like us, with laughing and having champagne. What's not to love? Basically all the ingredients here could be transformed into a 3-star meal. What time are you flying tomorrow?
9 a.m.
It's fine. It's nice. Sleeping on the flight. It's a 3-hour flight. Oh, we're like brothers. We are finishing each other's sentences. Let's go to Hamburg.
We hear Hamburg is actually a pretty good food scene.
Let's go check it out. Shame on me. That's good. We're going to visit Rosetta's former chef student of mine who, when he worked with us, he had some friends. They had a little bit of money. They wanted to take over this iconic place because this has been run for like 40 years. The boys used to come here, put together all their savings, and then they bought the place just to keep it running. We have two very good slice places in Copenhagen, and this one is for me the best one.
This is our childhood pizzeria. They wanted to sell the place. 4 years later, we're here, try to get all the Italian products in, stuff from Italy once or twice a week.
Start making sourdough pizzas the same style, where it's always folded, so it's like pizza is like a sandwich.
This is our pumpkin slice.
The cured salami together with the pumpkin, it's like magic. Creamy, sweet, spicy, it's everything in one bite, and then the beautiful bread.
I think it's the best sandwich I ever
I agree. I think this
it's
is
very unique.
You have many great slices, but this one is the best. Don't change this
one.
You can call it a fat fuck and name it after me.
Chef Eric is
You have to take it away from him, yeah. The bread is amazing. Oh, this would be nice if it wasn't.
Oh yeah. True friends make you smile when you're at your lowest, but true friends always smile when you're at your top. And this is why we're here. Yeah? You saw me at my lowest, yeah? Thank you. I love you. But you also... Welcome. The Shish here is by far the best I ever had.
Well, I am Roja.
My name is Shayan. I'm from Kurdistan and we make Kurdish food. This one is coming directly from my village. Sumac onions is one of the best things. Simple, not so much spices or no spices how we make it here. Kurdish kitchen is still hidden. We want to bring it to the daylight.
Oh, that's amazing.
Say what we have in common is like we work on different levels on the plateau, but we have the same common mind. Is quality and love for what we do.
My name is Samad. I'm the executive chef here at Nimb, and we're in a 5-star hotel. I think we should dig in.
I can explain you why we do it on the hand. Actually, there's a reason to the madness. Why we always, you see, professionals or people pretending to be professional doing this. Majority doesn't know why they eat it from their own body. The caviar is on ice. It's probably 1 degree, 0 degrees right now, from the bottom up. You need to let it get in contact with your own temperature. So when you can't feel the caviar on your hand, when it starts to feel like it's not there, it takes 30 seconds. Yours probably there. Yeah. That means that the fat inside the caviar reacted to your fat in the skin. You can't taste yourself. You can have a bite taste of salt from your sweat, but that is not something that affects the caviar. So when you do it, you take it, you bite it, straight after, you smell. And if you have a fishy after smell, when you have the caviar in your mouth, that means that the KMI number, like the bacteria count in the caviar, is too high, which makes it a bad caviar. That's why professional tasters do like this. It should leave like a tangy, like seaweedy, oystery, like sea taste. Of course, it is a product from the sea. But you don't have that fishy smell, which you wouldn't catch if you just ate it. You know, the way the salt removes itself from your teeth, that's how you measure the acidity in the caviar. Rosetta Imperial, this one particularly is one of the best Rosettas in the world, if you ask me. It has like a nutty flavor profile, more mild, but the way it moves up in the mouth, like goes back into the back, behind the bitterness, you have like full umami salt. And it seems light, like whipped cream instead of cream. And then you have this one, where you really can see what I'm talking about, because this has the full body dimension of the acidity. Why I saved this for last? Because this for sure has the strongest acidic profile of all of the caviars we tasted.
That is incredibly acidic.
Yeah, like the way the salt reacts. Chinese traditional restaurant here in Copenhagen, our go-to place, very tasty food. They have a long tradition for supplying industry people. So come in and have good fun with us. My legacy hopefully will be one that will impact the industry. For me, the most important part of my journey is to build a future for my family and give them something I never had as a kid, secure platform for them. As a chef, some rumors has it that I'm very tough to work for. I'm not tough, I'm very fair, and I want to be helping changing the work culture that we have in the industry, because many kitchens are run by fear, transit people into working for their ambition, not for the chef's ambition, but for their own ambition.
Just the family and friends.
Thank you for the day.
Thank you so much.
Unbelievable. And this with a promise of not being strangers, yeah? 100%.